Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with my guy, Chris Ruffolo, man. Y'all know where we at. Y'all know what we do. We're here in Vegas. We're not in the same room, I know, although it may look like that, but we're not. But we're here to make some money, man. 4 games on the WNBA card. Ready to cook it up and smash it per usual. Roof, what's happening, my man? How you doing?
People aren't going to believe you, no matter what you say. They're going to think we're in the same room, or they're going to think it's like some, general green screen that we're using, and that we're saying we're in the same place, but we're not. No, we are. We're all in Vegas. We're all here to make some money, and it starts with the WNBA on Friday. I'm liking today's card, so we'll see. We'll have to see what money we can make with it today. But yeah, I'm excited. 4 game card. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Ready to cook it up, ready to smash it, and have a great weekend. So let's do exactly that. Without further ado, let's make some money tonight. Let's hop right into today's WNBA action. First game up, got the Atlanta Dream at home at the crib with my hometown team, the Dallas Wings, rolling into town. Ruffalo, what you thinking here in this one?
Yeah, I kind of had to go back and forth on this one because these are two teams that are right in the mix in the playoff race. But personally, for me, I'm going to take a shot on the Wings plus the 2.5 here. I just think that, there's a reason that this line is this low. The Atlanta Dream don't have that much. I was watching a couple of their recent home games. They don't have that much of a home court advantage. There's not a lot of teams or fans that are showing up for these games, and you know, I think it's just going to show you that not a lot of people are buying into what the Atlanta Dream are selling. The Dallas Wings have actually been playing some decent basketball. I'm still baseball. I'm still stuck in baseball mode. Been playing some decent basketball since coming back from the Olympic break, and I think that, like I said, I think this is. I'm going to steal one of your lines. The line being here tells you everything you need to know. I think a lot of people are thinking that the Wings are going to be competitive here. Enrique's been stepping up her game. The Wings have been getting healthy with Sabali coming back. So I'm going to take the Wings plus the 2.5 in this one, sprinkle on the money line.
Yeah, I'm on the Wings too. They just been the better team over the last 2 weeks or so. The Dream on that road trip, they didn't really show me anything outside of beating the Sparks, which don't really say much. These two teams kind of battling for that last playoff spot. I think right now, currently today, the Wings are the better team. I think they win this game today. I'm with the 2.5 or straight up on the money line. Next game up, got the Minnesota Lynx out on the road facing the Indiana Fever. It's probably the game I'm most excited for on today. Look, we got to talk about the Fever. They're red hot right now. You know what I mean? They're red hot. I'm on record saying I think Caitlin Clark is the second best player in the WNBA right now. I'm on record saying that. I think she's going to go on a deep playoff run this year, too, with the Fever and really put the whole league on notice. I'm Team Caitlin Clark. I just want everybody to know that. But this is a step up in competition for them. The Lynx, they're the second best team in the WNBA, second or third, depending on where you got the Liberty and the Aces, but they're in that conversation. When you look at the Fever, here's the recent games: Atlanta, Connecticut, Chicago, Dallas, and the Sparks. They are red hot right now. They are playing really good basketball, but this is a step up in competition. We have seen the Fever beat them once this season in Minnesota. The season series is 1-1. This is the last meeting between these two teams. The Lynx won the last one. So it does set up the revenge game at home at the crib for the Fever. I understand that, but I think they're slightly overrated and overvalued in this spot. I think the Lynx are the better basketball team. I think defensively they kind of are going to have the best approach when it comes to shutting down Caitlin. We'll see if it comes to fruition the way I think it will. I'm on the Lynx here, Roof. I'm going to lay the points. I just don't like to step up in competition for the Fever after playing some of the worst teams in the WNBA. What do you think?
Yeah, I get it. I get where you're coming from with that. But for me, I'm going to take the Fever in the 3. I think that even though the Lynx are battling for playoff positioning right now, they're tied with the Sun for that second spot. They're trying to jump ahead of Connecticut. You can't. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying you can't just. I'm going to blindly ignore what the Fever have done at home. They're 10-1 in their last 11 home games. They have turned Indiana into a fortress. Fans are excited. They are showing up for these games. And the Lynx are a solid team. I've gone on record saying I think they're one of the best defensive teams in the WNBA. So, I think this is going to be a great game. But I want 3 points in my back pocket with a team as hot as the Fever have been at home. I think they're trying to, get maybe the 5th seed. They're trying to chase down Seattle. So I'm going to take a shot here with the Fever plus the 3 points.
Next game up, got the Connecticut Sun at home at the crib. The defending champs, the Las Vegas Aces, rolling into town. Ruffolo, we know you love the Aces. You taking them today?
I love my Aces. And I wouldn't be able to walk the streets of Vegas if I didn't take the Aces today. I mean, come on. We're in Vegas. We might as well roll with Vegas, right? Look, the thing about the Connecticut Sun is that this season they're actually 0-3 against the spread as an underdog of 3 points or less. When they've been in these competitive spots, they simply just haven't been able to hold up. Have the Aces been banged up? Sure. Have the Aces, said that they want to try to get their players some rest heading into the playoffs? Sure, but I don't think we're at that point yet because the Aces are still trying to hold on to a top 4 spot in the playoff race. They're now a game and a half up on the Storm, so a win here would put them 2 games clear. The Sun are fighting for something as well, but they're pretty much they're not locked in. But I would say they were a strong candidate for at least a home court series in the first round of the playoffs. I just think that the Aces, even though they're on the road here, I think they show up. I think they show out. I think that the Aces get the job done here. I'm laying the 2, or I might just even take the money line with the Aces in this one.
Yeah, I know that the Connecticut Sun are tied for the second best record in the WNBA. A lot of people love this team. I'm not in love with the Sun. I haven't really been all season long. And it culminated by them losing outright to the Storm the other day at home at the crib. We already know what's up, man. The Storm on the road, that's really not their spot. So to lose that game, ew. I think the Aces, who have gotten back in that mode quietly, they haven't played the best of competition, but I have liked how they played here recently, beating up on the competition they're supposed to. I think the Aces are starting to kind of get in that form. I know you love the Aces. I don't. But I'm going to take them today with you. I'm going to lay the 2. Last and final game of the night. Got the Chicago Sky at home at the crib with the Sparks rolling in. Sky 5-point home favorites. Man, the sky has been falling for the Chicago Sky, and I ain't trying to catch it, man. I ain't catching that falling knife. Kennedy Carter may be back tonight. Is that enough for me to want to lay 5.5 with the team that hasn't, or 5 with the team that hasn't even won a game in recent memory? I don't think so. Would I be surprised if they won and covered the number? No, I wouldn't. But I feel much more comfortable with the points in my back pocket with the LA Sparks. Y'all know me. I'm betting the Sparks in several situations. They're a bad team. I get it. Probably the worst in the WNBA. They cover point spreads occasionally, and I think tonight might be one of those nights. If not, an outright win. So me personally, I want the Sparks with the points in my back pocket. I want to continue to fade the sky falling. Roof, what you doing here?
Yeah, normally I've been there with you because you can cash and ticket after ticket by fading the Sky, but I think this is the spot where I kind of want to jump back on. It's not like for me. It's not like the Sparks have been that much more effective. They've won a couple games here and there, but realistically, this is still, you could argue, the worst team in the WNBA. And from what I've seen and read from press conferences and beat reporters, is that Kennedy Carter got back into practice. From the press conferences, it looks like this could be the spot where she's going to suit back up. It looks like she has the the green light to go. And if she comes back, we've talked about it, how important she is. I would put her up there. I'm not saying talent-wise, but in terms of how important they are to their team's success, I would put Kennedy Carter right up there with Caitlin Clark, Aja Wilson. I'm not saying that she's on that level. I'm just saying in terms of how important she is to having her team win games and succeed. We've talked about it. She's a 15, 20 point per game scorer. And a lot of the games that they've had where we faded the Sky because of history, she had big games. So I think if she comes back here, I think it's only going to help the Sky. I'm going to lay the 5 points.
And that's going to conclude this episode of the WNBA Layup Session. We appreciate y'all as always. Look, 4 games tonight. Probably have one play up there for y'all as a premium in the WNBA. For sure got some NFL and money-making weekend ahead. Hop on a 3-day pass. That way you get everything that I'm offering. Or pair me up with Chris Ruffolo. as we're going to kick the crap out of the books this weekend. If you believe us, hop on with us. Roof, what you got going on?
Yeah, for me, just one baseball play today. I'm really kind of honing in and locking in on the college football for tomorrow. Any premiums I have, you probably would have got them here. So that's what we're doing for you guys. We're giving out quality content. So, but yeah, hop on something long term. We got a loaded weekend of action ahead. College football, NFL on Sunday for the opening weekend. MLB still in play, and we're going to have some WNBA in there as well. Great time to jump on a long term. Pair me up with Jay. Pair any of us up with any of the other cappers at the site. We're going to make you some money this weekend.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. We'll see y'all as we continue to cook up this WNBA action. We out here. Peace.